Hi guys, so we're back with the Cookology mini dishwasher, which I mentioned in my last video, with the control settings and how it all works. So if you watch that, obviously if you haven't watched it, link will be below in the description, but now I've showed you how it actually works. I've actually got some dirty dishes and some dirty cups just to wash and actually show you the results. So I'm just going to show you now obviously how we're going to load that. Okay, so I've now filled the dishwasher up beforehand, and as we know, the control button, pretty simple, power on for about 2 seconds, hold that button down. It will then come up with the display, show you program 1 instantly, which is 2 hours 40. Now I'm just going to quickly load up some of the plates which we've had dinner on this evening, so just going to quickly show them. So I've got them all here, so you can see they're pretty grubby. I'll just show you pretty much the same, but I'll just show you. And then we've got some cups here which have had coffee in them. So I'm just going to load these in now, and then I'll explain these two products to you that I use in a moment. Okay, so it's all loaded now. The plates are pretty much the same, and it's pretty not that hard on, but it's been leaving there for about 5-10 minutes. It's pretty, you can see there's some salt as well, so pretty hard on. The coffee, all the cups you saw have actually had coffee in them. That there's just a spoon there we've used, so yeah, it's pretty grubby. So I'm just going to push that back in for now, and then I'll just go over to the products that I use, and I'll show you exactly what I use just in case, just for future reference if you wanted to. Okay, so as I mentioned in my first video, the salt which was at the back of the dishwasher is just any normal dishwasher salt you can buy from any supermarket. This one is from Asda. It was about £1.50, really cheap, and it's a big bag. I haven't even used half of that yet. Well, no, near full still. You don't need a lot of the dishwasher salt, to be honest. It's pretty good. I do it once a week. And then moving on to dishwasher tablets, there's just these Asda Smart Price ones. So it's another cheap option. They're £1.50 from Asda. But again, they do the job really well. You can use any dishwasher tablets, powder or liquid. I just recommend these because pretty much they do the same as any ordinary dishwasher tablet or anything cleaning detergent. It comes in a little plastic wrapper. You don't need to take it out of that wrapper because it will dissolve and it doesn't cause any damage to the dishwasher. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over and I'm going to start it up, and then we'll see as it goes. Okay, so you can see the door is a right mess. So I'm just going to pop the dishwasher tablet into there as I explained earlier to you. And then if I close the door, you'll hear it go pretty much tap on the grill inside. There it goes, and close that. So yeah, it looks a right mess, but we'll turn it on. So just before I do turn it on, remember earlier on, I personally have it on the extra dry setting, so press the F once, and because there's a bit of ketchup in there as well, we'll press it again and for a third time. So we have the storage setting and also extra dry on there, okay, so that we can get the smells out if there are going to be any. Now I've explained the water is already filled up, as you can see, because there is no tap icon, which usually would show up here, which you can just about see faded out. We haven't actually had that one yet, so I don't understand what that means just yet, but the tap function is not lit, so that means it is full. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and go and hit the play button, which is the start. Hit that and you'll hear it draining out any water that is in the system currently. Okay, and then obviously once that's drained, it will start to pump up, and what I'll do is I'll just pause the video now and come back when it's actually started, and we can see obviously it going for a moment. Okay, so you can now see it going. It's filled up, and you can see straight away that the residue that was on the door is actually pretty much nearly gone. Well, it has gone. Dishwasher tablet, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is just there somewhere, which will get, there it is, it'll just dissolve in the water automatically go through the grill at the bottom, and then it'll go round into the system. And obviously that does happen about halfway through usually. I didn't mention one thing that I should have done in the last video. So obviously there is the paddle at the bottom that spins with the water shooting up, but there is also one at the top which is kind of small to see. Probably can't see it, but it is a small paddle at the top that spins and shoots water down, but at a low speed. So this water in here, because it's on for 3 hours, it's a 5 litre tank as I explained, it will pump out about 3 or 4 times just so it can refresh the water, because as you can probably see, it does look a bit dirty because of the obviously how dirty the plates were. But if we look at the plates already, I did have one more plate in there, you can kind of see that it is starting to come away, all the dirt. Obviously I can't see the mugs because they're turned over. I did add some more cutlery as well, but I don't know if you can kind of see they're looking a bit better. But as I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back as soon as the dishwasher is doing the drying, and then obviously I'll come back again once it's complete and we can have a look at the results. Okay, so it has now finished, as we have the end symbol. So the tap sign will come on because obviously the tank is now empty. So just opening this back up, you'll have the steam there. Obviously there is some bubbles. I did stop it halfway through to add some more things. That could be the reason to why. Usually this is all clear. So I'll just open this up now and I will show you the finished results. So I'm just going to lay the plates out on the side and I'll show you the results. Okay, and as you can clearly see, all the plates are sparkling. Literally a mirror finish shine to all of them. There is no residue on the actual top nor the back. They all look exactly the same. Even the little plate as well, just show you. Perfect. So they're all perfect. And going to the cups, so I'll just grab these out now. So there's a little bit of water there, which is expected, but you can see that there is no coffee stain at all. Okay, so that's the first. And then going to the second, again, nothing on that one. And the final one, yeah, absolutely perfect. So they're all really, really good. And the cutlery, okay, there's a little bit of a stain on that one, which I'm aware of, so I'll count that one as off, but that is fine, because I can just try and get that off. But you can see a little bit of soap on that one, but again, can be easily rinsed off. And this one, which was the most dirtiest, bit of soap which we can wash off, but other than that, sparkling. And then just a teaspoon as well, which had a tea stain on there, but that has also been taken off. So any soap that you have, any suds, they can just be rinsed off. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of suds in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back on just to get rid of it, which usually works. Usually you wouldn't have this much soap. It can happen if you leave washing up liquid on any of the items. Any of the items you have, if there are any washing up liquid, it will make a lot of bubbles. So that could have been the reason to why there is so many bubbles in there. All you need to do is fill the tank back up and literally just put it on a rapid, which was program 3 wash, and that will literally get rid of all of the suds in there, and it will drain out into the sink, which we established earlier, through the waste pipe at the back and then straight in to your sink. And I should mention, as I didn't before, on this particular model and make, the Cookology, you will have this waste pipe that comes with a sticky sucker pad as well, which can move up and down the pipe. I find it more beneficial to put it at the bottom here where the nozzle comes out. That way you can stick it onto the sink and it stays in position tightly so that it doesn't wave around and that your kitchen does not get flooded. So that is the Cookology model. If you do have any questions, feel free to give me a message or drop me a comment, on here, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope you have a pleasant day.